Alrighty, what is up? We're on week 4 of Road to 501. Almost said 505. I don't. Hopefully we can get 505, but we will see. This week's a little bit shorter. I kind of called an audible. We're only doing 4 days a week now of lifts. We can still do cardio and stuff on the other days. It's a little too much doing 6 days a week when I'm working. Last year, when I wasn't quite working my full-time job yet, it was a few weeks out, I did a 6-day split, and it was awesome. Yeah, not awesome when you have to work, 9-10 hours in a desk, and you're sitting all day. So as long as I can just bring that effort up for 4 days a week with these heavy lifts, should be fine, and then I'll work on staying in shape and doing cardio on the other days too, just so we're doing something. But this week we did 390 for a 6x4 on our first day. I'm just going to record only a few of my sets from now on. I'm just putting together 25-minute videos of just raw training is cool and all, but I don't really care about seeing it too much. So, in the future, if if people want to see it, then I'll do it. But right now, it's pretty much just me watching this, so it's okay to only put a few together. 390 for a 6x4 though. Felt like crap. I had driven pretty far the day before this session, but it honestly looks better than it felt, which is good, but not a fan of it. Our second day was a 3x4 at 415, which will be coming up. That felt honestly better than this did, but definitely heavier. I'm excited to get the weights up, going to be trying to hit, 505 pounds or so in about 4 weeks, and hopefully we can hit that. A couple things just with like diet and whatnot is I'm up to about 220 right now. Don't really like how it looks or feels necessarily, so we're going to stop fully eating like an asshole. We'll still eat food to make sure we're energized, but I'm kind of good with just sitting at my weight right now, maybe losing some even, but I'm not going to let it, deter from my squats, so I'm not going to hit a cut or anything, but damn, I always think I want to bulk, and then I bulk pretty hard, get way too into it for like 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks to 2 months, and then I am not happy at the end. So maybe just main gaining could be the way in the future. But these lifts we're doing right now, this was my upper day. We did 265 for a 5x5. Moved pretty all right. Now we have dips here, 98 pounds or so. Just kind of with my accessory lifts, I'm just trying to make sure I get my main lifts in, and then the accessories I'll push as hard as I can. But I mean, it's a day-by-day basis depending on work and all that, how I'm feeling. So one thing I do like are these snatches. I'm excited to keep doing these. I'm excited for the day where I can hang power 225. We're a far way away from that, but I think 185 could be possible in a month or so. But yeah, that was just 145 on the snatches. And, it seems kind of dumb to be doing these lifts and whatnot, like heavy squats and weird bench and especially like snatches when it's light. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm hitting heavy weight, I'd say. So, and like working to push myself, one thing that I could definitely work on a little bit more is mobility and all that. But like it might seem a little silly to be doing these, I'm not like a pro athlete or anything. But one thing I like is I just like being strong in the gym, and then recently with like sports I've been doing, just like men's league sports and stuff like that. I do notice, because I play men's league rugby, just being stronger why wouldn't I want to be stronger? If I like playing rugby a lot, I might as well push myself to be stronger. We're not practicing right now, so I can just try maxing out my physical capabilities in the meantime. So that's kind of why I do this. I'm not really worried about bulking and cutting into a show. I'm bulking to get bigger and stronger so I can hit harder and take bigger hits. That's the kind of thing, be harder to tackle. And that's why I do snatches and that kind of thing too, because it's one of the best ways to give a power output. Once the weights get up too, right now I'm still kind of just learning them. Once the weights get up, then the benefits I think will show themselves even more. So that's kind of my rationale with that. But 3x4 at 415 right here honestly moves. I think it's the last set. The depth looks better because it's heavier, so I'm able to drop, and my hips don't complain as much because they have 415 pounds pushing them down. But felt pretty dang good, honestly. And then moved in a heavy set of RDLs. I think this is 350. We do 10 here. Again, this especially RDLs because I love RDLs, but just with squatting pretty heavy twice a week and doing other other workouts and not just squatting and RDLing, but doing other lifts as well that kind of put some back strain on. I'm not able to push it as much as I'd like to, so we just try to get one heavy set in and call that good. But 350 for 10's definitely a good place to be because I don't think I even did RDLs last week. So we'll try to get up to maybe 365 or something this next week and push it hard. For bench, my second bench day, I'm going to just do like heavy doubles, I think, for a couple weeks. That was 315 for a double, and we'll just see how heavy we can get with that before pushing into singles. Then I do a close grip Larson press for like 2 to 3 sets of 10. This set's pretty goofy. I think my feet start flailing a bit because I'm just pushing myself hard, but did 225 for 11. I mean, I've already lost count watching it right now, but I think I did it for 11, so not bad at all. Definitely happy with that, and it's just kind of a, there's the little leg thing. I thought I was being funny, but the Larson press is good. I think it's just a good way to get some challenging bench in that gives you some meaningful, stimulus. And then we do weighted pull-ups. I'm working on form here, so the chin's pretty bad. I think part of it's just like my shoulder mobility and stuff. It's kind of hard to get really like way above the bar. But again, kind of the same with bench. I'm just going to start trying to do a heavy pull-up, like 1 to 2 sets. And then I'm going to do like 3-4 sets like this right here where, this is 25 pounds and we're working on form, a little bit more stricter form, getting more of an actual like hypertrophic stimulus, practice with a weighted pull-up, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's kind of the week of training. So that was week 4. We're halfway done with the squat cycle. Bench, there's really no end in sight for my bench. I'm kind of just going to run it, and then once it gets up to a certain weight, I'll peak it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it.